Hey y'all, my name is Jen from Life of a Southern Army Wife, and this is my first month participating in the Happymail collaboration. I will list the shops below, their YouTube channels, so that you can see them. Sorry, I'm used to doing hauls, I didn't mean shops. I'll list the other participants' YouTube channels in the comments below. Please like, follow these ladies so that you can see what they did for this month. There is not a theme per se, other than everything just has to be Happymail related. So what I am going to do for this month is some Happymail shaker tags, and I'm going to use this is an insert, a baseball card insert. There are 9 pockets, and you can use a fuse tool and do the same thing with just plain acetate, and I do have a fuse tool, but I cannot use it here in Germany. So what I'm going to do is I am just going to cut one of these pockets out of here, and I'm also going to cut this side part off. And I'm going to trim the bottom a little bit, but not too much, because you want to leave the side pieces intact so you don't have quite so much to seal. So that leaves the top part open. Sorry if I didn't show that bottom part, might have been out of the frame for a second. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to make a shaker pocket. I cut out a few things. I have a few tags. I have a few mason jars, and I used the EK Success mason jar punch. I got this at Joann before we moved to Germany, and then this is a Recollections tag punch. I can't remember the dimensions, but they're right there. I guess 2 and 11/16 inch or 6.83 centimeters. And then I am also going to punch a few things out of springy, because I'm doing a spring design. I have this swirl punch, I have a heart punch, I also have a bow punch, a little tiny bow punch. I have the butterfly punch from Craft, and that's it. Okay, so I do have springy type colors. I have this blue, this green, I have a lavender, I have yellow here, and I also have a pink. It's kind of a darker pink. So that's what I'm going to be using for the little punches. And I'm just going to punch a few of these out. Let me actually take this off there. Sorry, this punch is kind of loud. I actually got this at a shop here in Germany, and this is my first time using it, and it is a little bit loud. If I'd known that, I would have punched these off camera. So anyway, I am going to be doing a giveaway for my tags. You just have to make sure that you subscribe to all the other ladies and myself to be entered, and then comment on my video, and I will choose somebody from the comments. Okay, so what I'm going to do for this one is I'm just going to put the little mason jar inside the shaker pocket, and then I'm going to put some of the bows. I think I'm going to do 2 of each color. In there. Well, except for the green, because you won't be able to see that. So I'm going to put a few bows in there. And I'm going to put some sequins in there. So I think I'm going to go with some yellow. Also, I'm going to put some of these little stars in there. These little blue stars. They're kind of staticky, so they're sticking to everything. Let's do some pink hearts. Those went everywhere. Oh well. Let's see what else. Let's do some. Let's do a few lavender foil sequins. Yeah, let me see. I'm gonna do some. Do a few of these with the pink. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put all this in there. And actually, I think I'm going to do some of these on the opposite side. That way, you'll be able to see it from both sides. Just in case you want to leave it like this. Then you'll have it on both sides of the shaker. Oops. And these probably won't stay like this, so it's not a big deal, but okay, let me make sure you guys are still in the frame. Okay, so now I'm going to put my sequins and my other stuff in here. I need to get some seed beads. The only ones I have are like Christmassy colors. Get in there. These are really, really sticky. I cannot get them off my fingers into the envelope. It doesn't want to come off my finger. Okay. So anyway, let me try to scoop this onto this just to get it off of there. Okay. That over there, get it out of the way. Okay, now I'm just going to take some double-sided tape to seal it. I'm just gonna peel this back a little bit. Down, and this does not seem to want to attach, so I guess we're not going to use double-sided tape. We will use double-sided tape strips. you guys can pretty much get this anywhere. I got this at a craft store here in Germany, but pretty much all the craft stores carry it. I think you can get it at like Walmart too, even Target, maybe Dollar Tree. I think this is going to be better. Cut this little piece off. Okay, so we just want to push that down and then pull the top part off of the strip. And there you go. And then once you do that, you can do like a little topper so that you can't see that ugly strip there. Okay guys, so I've got my crocodile and I'm going to punch a hole in my tag here in the center. Actually, I guess that's not the one to punch holes. Okay, so I guess I'm going to get my actual hole punch because I'm not doing this correctly. Oh, I guess I did. It came out. Okay, so now we're going to put the eyelet on the crocodile. Okay. Alright, and there we go. Squeeze that just a little bit harder. Okay, so there we go. Alright, and then I'm going to use some baker's twine to make a little tag string. So we're going to fold it to make a loop. Okay, sorry about that. My SD card got full. So anyway, you're going to make a loop in your baker's twine and pull it through there. And then you're going to put the ends through the loop and pull. And then you can trim them for however long you want them. I'll just trim that there and voila. Okay, now I feel like it's a little plain. So I wanted to put something, let me move this out of the way. I wanted to put something else on here. So I was going to do a bow, but these don't really go. These are from the Jot line at the Dollar Tree. Let's see. These don't really go either. They're kind of big. Maybe one of these. These are from Michael's. They're in the the dollar section, but they're not a dollar. I don't know what else to call that little section there. Let's use one of these. Oops. And that ripped. So we're going to have to put a guess I'll have to get a little dot, glue dot. All right. Oh, these glue dots are a little too big. So then we'll just use this leftover foam piece that I had, and we'll just give it a little dimension. So we'll put that there. So they have that there. And then I thought maybe I would do a little word. And these also are these are from the Recollections line. I got them at Michael's before I came here. So there's different colors. Let's see, maybe we'll do. Oh, I didn't realize that was in there too. Let's go with the silver, I think. And we'll do. Let's do the word love. Just kind of do it that way. These letters are cool, they're kind of holographic. Alright, so there you have it. So there's 2 tags, quick and easy, that you can make with kind of pretty much anything you have on hand. You don't have to use, obviously, and you could do this with actual tags that you already have. You could do different shapes, you can do hearts, you can do whatever. This is just a quick little tutorial to show you some things that you can send in Happymail. So again, I will give these away. So please like and subscribe to all the channels down in the description box, and leave me a comment below for your chance to enter. And I'll probably leave this up for about a week, and then we will draw a winner. So thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next month for the Happymail collab. And so for this, I'm just gonna take some of this and kind of measure how far across to go, and then just cut across there. Then I'm going to round the edges. And then just put it in half there. And then you can adhere it to your shaker. You can do it however you like. You could either tape it or staple it. I'm going to tape this down with my double-sided tape. I'm just going to put a little bit on each side here. Oops. Okay. And then I'm just going to stick this like so, and then that covers the ugly tape, and then you can do whatever you want to do on here. I'm going to leave these blank so that whoever gets this can decorate it how they like. So that is one way to do it. Another way is we can take 2 tags like so and cut out the center. I do have a square punch that I'm going to use for the center. You can use any size that is within your punch. I'm just going to do a tiny square. This is a 1-inch square. And then you're going to want to use some kind of foam to raise the sides, otherwise it won't move inside. But you also need some acetate here to cover first so that the stuff won't come out through your hole. I am just going to use some acetate from a one of these plastic bags that I got from something I ordered for my planner. I'm just going to cut the top part off here. And size it. Make sure I have it big enough. And it doesn't have to be perfect because nobody's going to see this part. So I'm just going to cut this piece off here. Okay, like so. And then I'm just going to tape that down with some of my double-sided tape again. And then I've got this this foam tape here that I'm going to use to raise the sides. And I'm going to cut it because it's going to be too big. So I'm just going to cut this in half. One for the top, one for the bottom, and then one for the sides. And then here on the sides. And this may actually be a little too wide still, but that's okay because the foam is going to cover any extra sticky part. Okay, so then we're going to just take this up. Okay, and then we're going to stick the acetate down. Like so. Oops. Got a little lump in there. Okay, there. Okay, so that's going to make your little window. Okay, and then let's do the foam strips. And you can use anything. You can use the little foam squares or whatever, just something to lift this up off the and to keep what you're going to put inside the tag. And you could use any kind of punch in the middle. You could do shapes, you could do a heart, you could do, you know, whatever inside there. And I am actually not going to put the foam up here. I'm just going to put it here. So the tag will still be raised, but I'm also going to put a brad there and make, or not a brad, an eyelet. And put string through there. So I'm not putting the foam all the way up there. Plus it would be kind of difficult anyway. I'm actually going to keep that because I can use it to puff something else up. Actually trim a little bit of this off to make room for this at the bottom here. Alright, so I'm just gonna place that there like so, and then just cut the excess off. Okay. Alright, so before you take your sticky stuff off, you want to fill what you're going to put inside of here. So I'm just going to take this leftover confetti and put that in there. And you can double this for thickness, like if you want to put more stuff in there, if you want to put seed beads or whatever, you can put more, you know, do another layer of foam. Which I may do because well, not in this one, but maybe in another one. Okay. And then once you have what you want in there, let's do some of these little squiggles. And let's do green because that's what I have handy. Okay, this doesn't want to punch. Okay, so maybe not squiggles, something's wrong with that one. Okay, let's do some little butterflies. Okay. So we got a few butterflies, we'll stick those in there. Okay. So now we're going to take off the other sticky side to the foam and lay the back side of our tag down. And you want to be really careful and try not to move what's inside there so that it doesn't stick to your tape. Okay, so then you're going to lay this down like so. So there you go. And then your stuff will move inside there. And like I said, the more layers of the foam you do, the better. Okay, so I'm going to pause this for 1 second because I got to get my crocodile.